Yeah, there's a lot of cochinos out there. Trust me. You know what? I just didn't realize, people have weird fetishes and stuff. I'll just get random messages of like pictures and videos of things.
I know what type of pictures you're talking about.
Or like send me pictures of your feet.
Yeah, always. Yeah, people have tried to, take my workout clothes, me work out in pants, send it, or
there's some girl was sending shit.
Well, how much money are we talking about here?
I've come across weird messages that like involve me and like I'm in the video and like it's just
wait, what?
Like for example, I'll give you an example.
Yes, please.
This is like super.
You're gonna make the TikTok clip, by the way.
Honestly, I guess people have hand fetishes or nail fetishes as well, and so. I went to my message request because usually it's like people trying to get a waist trainer, business. And it was, I opened it, the image was blurred, obviously. And so I was curious, clicked on it. This was probably like a couple weeks ago. And then it was a set of my nails that I had on Instagram. And it was on a laptop.
Okay. Oh, here comes the moment.
And there is, a male, doing his thing.
With
his nails?
So he was jacking off to my nails.
To her nails.
To my nails. And he was filming it with his phone. Yeah. And then it just like exploded everywhere. But like to my nails.
Onto your nails? So, okay. Stop. Pause. So he jizzed on his fucking laptop?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's just like one of them. But that was like probably the most shocking to see. I'm not going to lie. I watched it like a couple times just to really like.
Did that really happen?
Like, I was like, did that happen?
Yeah. I honestly want to see this now.
I'm sure I can find it.
I'm a little shocked right now.
I was like, Mom, if you're listening to this. I'm
sorry. Well, you didn't do anything wrong.
At all. It's,
man, you find some crazy shit.
They arrested me outside of my job. Fucking turned this way, and there was already the fucking cops with the fucking guns. I'm like, get on the fucking ground. I was like, oh, shit. You're under arrest for 2 counts of criminal attempted murder. And we got a warrant to search your house, bitch. I was like, all right. We fucking get there. And where's the fucking rifle? I go, ain't no rifle, bitch. You tell us where it's at, or we're going to tear this whole place up. So you're not going to tell us where it's at, huh? I go, I don't know what you're talking about, fool. The motherfucker go, wow, right here in my chest. And the other guy's like, oh, he goes on, and he goes, clank. And then, come right here. Where's the fucking rifle at? I go, what the fuck you talking about? Mejor just lock me up. He goes, oh, you're a fucking tough motherfucker. I was like, I'm thinking, no, bitch. But if you run right now, I'll let you get to that fence before I pull my gun out. I was like, man, fuck me. Take me to jail. He opens up the back door, and he's like, hey, last chance. You can run out the fucking, over that fence. I'll give you a running start. I was like, nah. So he finally took me.
You're just lasting, Greg. Just know that you're enough, dude. You're enough.
How the fuck do you know?
What?
How the fuck did you know to say that?
To say what?
To say what is the first thing you just said?
That you're enough?
Yeah. How did you know? What possessed you to say that?
Because you are enough.
What possessed you to say that?
Because you're yourself.
How do you know?
You're you.
That's so weird that you said that though. Because like that's my fucking
adequacy.
Biggest, like one of my biggest mental filters.
Yeah.
Is that I filter everything is that I'm not enough, that I'm
insufficient.
And
you are.
That's so weird that you fucking just said that out of the blue.
That's what you needed. That's what you needed to hear.
No, I know you feel that way. It's just weird that you said that. Like, it made me feel like it made me go. Oy.
It comes out of it because it comes out of Irvin's heart.
It does, dude. Listen, dude,
bro.
And you've always.
Sorry, man.
Nah, man.
Sorry, it got weird.
Let me tell you something.
You just pissed me off.
Irvin's pretty weird.
You just pissed me off that you didn't want to go to Nebraska.
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God, Nebraska,
dude. The zoo. Have you been to the?
A very mature perspective because of the shit that you've gone through. Because I kind of relate with you. Because everybody goes through shit, but like me growing up with my brother who has schizophrenia, with a brother who's like in prison. You know, you see stuff and you get a perspective. You realize how good you have it.
Yeah, how fortunate.
First of all, and you realize how fragile shit is.
Like, I'm telling you that. We were even supposed to leave that day when my brother lost his arm. We stayed an extra day just because we were relaxing.
It also takes a special person to not be like torn down by that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I'm telling you, I look at my baby sister, and she's actually the oldest one out of us. So.
Yeah.
But she's my baby sister, you know. She always, from the day she was born, she had conditions, you know.
Yeah.
She had weak lungs, things like that, and she always, you know, pulled through. Like to the day she's here for a reason.
Fighter.
That itself leaves me kind of like shocked. Like, I'm like, Like you really, when I'm tripping over something,
Yeah.
That's actually why I got
Perspective.
this tattoo of her. You know, so I always, whenever I'm feeling down, you know,
Self-defense, like damn,
Yeah.
like as a female, I've been in a lot of situations,
Oh, really?
you know, where it
Fuck.
could have gone wrong.
Tell us
and
one.
so-
Tell us one fucked up.
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I've almost been jumped like 6 times
A la verga.
Almost been what?
for no
Jumped?
reason.
Jumped?
I was actually working out at a gym,
okay.
and I go in there tunnel vision. I don't look at anyone. I'm looking at myself. I'm hitting my workout, everything. And there was this guy who kept staring at me at the gym. Whatever happens all the time. Don't pay attention. And then the gym's closing, so I'm walking out. He's walking out with some girl.
Yeah.
And they're holding hands, and I'm like walking behind them out the door. So he kind of holds the door back, but not even looking at me. He's kind of like this, and he's holding his girl's hand. I was like a bit of ways, so I pretty much ran because I hate making people wait if they're holding the door for me.
Right.
And so I like kind of grabbed it. He let go of it, grabbed it. I'm like, oh, thank you. And then I hear this girl turn to him, and she goes, "Don't be opening the door for some bitch." And I was like, "Woo!" And so I was like, "Excuse me?" And she's like, "Yeah." She turns around. She's like, "Yeah, you heard me, you fucking bitch." And I was like, "For what? Just because your man held the door open for me?" She's like, "Well, my man isn't a gentleman for a hooker."
Oh shit!
And I was like, a hooker. First of all, I was born in 97. That word was probably invented then. So I was like, a hooker. I was like, so I clapped back. I was like, a hooker, bitch. I was like, you probably left your life in 2002 because I haven't heard that term since. And so then
You irrelevant bitch.
I know. I was like, you know what? You're really sad. I hope you work on yourself. And I turned around and I started walking to my car, and then I hear in the background, "Why are you holding me back? Why are you holding me back?" This bitch was trying to come for me. I was like, I look back and her man's like holding her. She's like getting loose. She starts running after me. I'm like, oh my God.
She ran after you?
Yeah, she ran after me. I jumped in my car, locked it. She was literally trying to come after me. They get in the car, and of course, they're parked next to me. And there's a child in the car too. And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, and I'm just like, whatever. So I go to the gym the next day. I was so pissed. I was so heated. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I was so heated. I go to the gym the next day, and then the workers are like, "Oh, Ronda Rousey is here." And I'm like, I'm just like, "Excuse you?" They're like, "Yeah, we saw what happened." I'm like, "Well, then what didn't you, what
Where were you?
Where were you then?" I was like,
They're like, I was hiding.
Top-notch
security, you guys
Exactly.
said.
No, they were like, no, like actually this girl came in like randomly to collect her man or whatever, and she was like, since when do y'all hit let hookers in here? And she like went and stormed in and like collected him. And I was like, whoa, like that's just really sad. So females, don't be that insecure.
Certain people are just gonna do bad things no matter what, fool. I know people. Look, man, I know people that I can give them all my equipment, and they're still be calling me like, "Fool, it's because there's making excuses." How did I start? I didn't have a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Nothing, fool. I made my tattoo guns. If you tell me I can't, I'm gonna do it.
There's choices, man.
I'm an alpha motherfucker.
What I'm
like,
trying to
I
say
really
is-
am. I don't say it a lot, but I'm a real alpha motherfucker. Like, you can take all this shit from me right here, right
Still
now.
make it
I lose
again.
everything. Everything. I don't even have a fucking car. And I promise you,
Still
I
make it.
fucking promise you, within a fucking week, I'm gonna be fucking working somewhere, probably in something I ain't never done before. But I'm gonna humble myself to go in as a fucking dude that's getting
Entry
paid
level.
$5 an hour. And I'll take the fucking bus, and within a fucking week, I'm gonna have a fucking paycheck, and within a month, I promise you, I'm gonna be a fucking supervisor, and I'll be back on my.
This is
fucking
what I'm
I
trying to
never
tell
pay
you.
for sex. Why would I
Like,
pay for
I'm
sex?
not saying I pay a lot.
That's the dumbest shit ever. Paying for sex
Listen,
is the
guys,
dumbest shit ever.
Hold on.
You're gonna be like a fucking loser.
I mean,
We need to
Pay with
consider
your life.
how lucky we are, guys. That women want to actually like do
things
us.
to us?
I'm sure people don't just wake up and they're like, "I'm gonna go pay for sex." It's probably
Sure they
years,
do.
years of oppression, years of like,
Nah.
"Oh, I can't have anything."
I,
who is
I
willing to-"
disagree 100%.
Go
I
ahead,
feel
Greg.
like most people that engage in that type of stuff are married guys. Yeah, so like you're in a relationship, right? And it's like you're committed. You know, like there's a lot of things that you give up. You know, to keep the relationship healthy.
Okay.
There are some people who start to kind of miss the idea of like, hey, like I'm gonna do this because I fucking want to. You know what I'm saying? Like just to get some of that power back. With a prostitute, you have that option. You have that power. You have the choice to say, I'm gonna meet her. It's time and place, and we're gonna go to a hotel that I want to, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to her as long as I got the capital.
I have 3 problems with that.
Accident happened.
Yeah, my brother was like bawling, and I hadn't seen him cry since we were little, so it was kind of like emotional that because I just saw like his tiny little face, you know.
Yeah.
And I was just like trying to calm them down. I was like, it's cool. I'm good to go.
Since we're talking about crying, just for the record, when my brother lost his arm, I was not crying.
Okay,
You wanted to say that so bad.
You wanted to clarify.
I just
Looking
wanted
for
to
a segue
clarify
at any moment.
Congratulations, you just made it on the TikTok. How did that?
Yeah, it's because he said I was crying, and I definitely was not. I just kidding.
Public. I would imagine it would be difficult to find a partner.
Oh,
who's
definitely.
okay.
It's really difficult.
That's
you know, it's
genuine,
hard to
right?
find people that are very secure in themselves as well, and let me do me and you
Yeah.
do you. I'm not focused on that right
Yeah.
now. I know it's gonna come later,
Right.
but right now I'm so concentrated on myself, and I would feel like if I got into a relationship that I wouldn't, it wouldn't be fair to the other person because I wouldn't be giving my 100%
Yeah,
into it.
like you're still in you
I'm
mode.
still in my mode, and
Yeah.
it took me a long time to get here, and
Right.
I'm trying to run with it, and
You need to find someone who just fuels that. Who
Yeah,
someone
definitely.
Who isn't holding you back.
Definitely.
Are you like the matchmaker? Okay.
He's like, well, I have just.
Well,
I was like, give me your options. Give me
Well,
options.
on table number 1, we have.
Behind curtain number 1.
Speed dating real quick.
That's gotta be such a hard
Kidding.
thing. That's gotta be like a catch-22, right?
Yeah.
Because like the more influence you get,
Yeah.
the harder it is to find like
Yeah,
genuine people
it
who
is.
really
It
care
really is because,
about you.
like I said too, even you cut off friends and everything. I've lost many friends, and people want to be your friends for the wrong reason and whatnot. And I'm really good at catching that right away now. At first, I fell for it many times. Trust me. But now I just really see. I'm like, okay, I'm
Very
on my own.
racist in there, man.
Neta?
So let's say you're in the day room. First of all, let's say you're on the Mexican side of the benches, because the Mexicans are on one side and the Negros are on another, and he offers you a cookie. That's already a sign of aggression because you're not supposed to be eating with the blacks, fool. One, you can be like, nah, man, like, I can't do that. So somebody over here watching will be like, oh, man, fuck that. He disrespect. He better clean that shit up, right? Or they might be like, pinche meco. Or on his side, some of the black dudes will be like, man, why you offering cookies to that essay? Like,
So you're
you
forced
gotta
into
clean that shit up. So you have to. So you can respond one of 2 ways. Be like, no, or be like, bitch, the fuck you fucking offering me shit for? Now it's on him. Now his black dudes will be like, man. And now, that's how shit escalates. So that's...
I'm so naive that I would have been like, fuck yeah, I want a cookie. Like, what the fuck?
You got cookies? Fuck yeah, bro.
Like, you don't have...
the fuck?
You don't...
cookies.
No tienes
The
más.
advice that he gave us
What'd
to
he
get
say?
girls, remember?
No.
She was my girlfriend at the time, and I had barely been with her. I was still in high school, and he comes in, he's like, "Hey, you getting a lot of girls or whatever?"
Yeah, like
And I
the
was just
typical.
Like, and I was just like, "No, I mean, I have a
No,
girlfriend.
not really.
I have a girlfriend, And he's just like, "Nah, that's fuck that shit, man. You gotta go over there and get the girls." Like, I don't think
She's
it's
like
and
that.
I went, I don't think it's that easy. He's like, "Dude, it's easy. You go up to a girl, and you be like, hey, what's up, mama?" I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, what? That does not work.
When he would ask me questions, I felt like a loser because he'd be like, "So you fucking?" I'd be like, I'd have to lie. I'd be like, "Yeah, I fuck like 2 chicks." And then
I really gave it to him. I really gave it to
their boobs, they feel like sandbags. Real stiff.
I feel like sandbag.
Yeah, I felt like a loser when I would talk to him. And then you slowly learn, like, hey, that's not me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy.
Different person, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I was a long time with my brother too. I wanted to be a lot like him, and then I found out that he was a loser.
And I didn't cry.
I didn't cry, by the way.
Even going to the gym, like I get anxiety going to
Yeah.
the gym,
you
like
know someone's looking
bad,
at you,
because I just always feel uncomfortable, and
Yeah.
then like older
sucks.
people just don't know how to creep.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
like,
hell no.
So like
subtle?
the moment you make, because if you're creeping on me, I just make eye contact
To make him
and like
intimidated?
and
Yeah.
like these older men just don't get it. They
Yeah.
just
Les
keep
vale verga.
staring.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, really?
That's what they go to the gym for. Some of these fuckers
Yeah.
don't even work out. They just go there
I've been to
nomás para
Planet
estar
Fitness.
parado. Nomás
been to
están
Planet
parados,
Fitness.
nomás así.
Yeah.
No mames, güey. Like,
Yeah, so I get a lot of messages from females too, like, how do you feel comfortable going to the gym?
Yeah.
And it sucks because I don't want to lie to them. I'm like, honestly, I don't.
have to
It
think
sucks.
twice.
It really sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really does suck. Because when, like I said, when you look good, you feel good, and you want to
Right.
go with that because you
And you
just
should be
receive
You want to go with that
endorphins.
crop top and
Yeah, yeah.
those booty shorts, you know,
Exactly,
to make it
your
feel
waist
good.
trainer,
Yeah, your waist
everything.
trainer.
All
And
of
listen, you
it.
should be able to do that.
Exactly,
should be
and I
able to.
do, you know, but
Yeah.
you just also it sucks because you have to kind of go in knowing, you know, what
It's gonna happen.
People
what's
be
gonna
watching.
happen. Not that you're asking for it, just people don't know how to control
Yeah.
it.
If you're a real gym goer, there's an unspoken etiquette.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
some guys just don't get it, or the newbies.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can walk up to these guys and be like, "Hey, camarada, like, come on, guy."
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
I mean,
then
I
they-
have.
Oh, you have you?
Definitely.
That's. I mean, that's
I've definitely
great.
put people in their place.
Really?
When I feel, you know, to the point of being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But damn, that's a
Yeah.
lot though. Like for you to
Yeah.
have to like, be like, "Hey, wait, no mames."
Exactly. Like I said, I'd catch people filming me and taking
Yeah.
pictures of me.
Like, chingao.
I've had, you know, random DMs, you know, me driving. It's me driving and it's like a blurred image. And I'm like, how do you know what I drive? Or
Dude, you
I'm,
can't
And
think-
I'm
it's
still
just-
shocked by the story you told us.
It's weird. It's just really, that's just one of them. But like, it's just, you know.
My city is very elementary, but I did it like that on purpose. Because, like, a lot of dudes, what they fuck up is they make music that they like.
Yeah.
So you see a motherfucker is always listening to Tupac. Oh, he's talking about it. It's just me against the world. He models himself after Tupac. Somebody models themselves after Lil Wayne or whatever. I love, and I still love Chicano rap. But Chicano rap is a lot of crybaby shit. It's always the system is against me. Fuck the police. I'm brown, and most of music is like that. So I want to stay away from that. I want to do something that was more that was more appealing to other people. So I did. I love my city, which is fucking elementary, fool.
Feels like a
the
tribute more
rhymes,
than anything.
the rhymes are fucking. I love it. I love my fucking
Yeah,
city,
yeah, yeah.
Chuco Town, aka the Sun City. Like I could rap real shit, but I didn't want to. I want to do something that encompasses everything. So and everybody
Actually
was
got a
gonna
job,
like.
but I don't belong there.
Oh, you don't like
I didn't
it?
want to tell you guys
No,
about
no.
it. So this job that I just got, it's like your typical office job, you know. It's my first day, dude. It's just like I know why I didn't want to do this. I hate the fakeness of an office environment. You have to celebrate people's birthdays that you. Like at my first day, I had to contribute money to some birthday that of some lady I've never met in my life.
have to.
I know, but there's like the social pressure of like,
Stigma.
oh, we really want you to like.
You don't have to.
And I know you don't have
stigma.
to, but then you're looked at as like a
What's-
fucking asshole.
okay,
They
yeah.
all go into a little room and they're like, "Happy birthday, Betty! Happy birthday!" Like they're all dead in the eyes, like no emotion. And then even Betty's just like, "Yeah."
But what I've learned
my
to do-
birthday, I don't even want to celebrate it. But I
have
hate
to-
those stupid ass conversations. Like, "Oh, Betty,
You
how's
have-
the weather?
You
Oh,
have
it's
to be
hot
light.
outside."
You have
Yes,
to be
it
light
is,
in the
Tom.
darkness way. You have to be like.
Anybody who has any type of title of power,
Okay.
they look at you as like beneath. They look at you as like their servant. Like you're supposed to respect
right,
them.
right.
Like hey, what you know what I mean? It's like what the fuck,
My
bitch?
cousins. I'm not gonna say some girls. My cousins. they get with
las primas.
ugly motherfuckers. But for that reason, because who's gonna want them?
Oh, dude, is that your theory or is that a fact?
That's a fact. It's not a theory. I'm not theorizing here.
They're not even cool.
Don't you think it's because women actually do care more about personality than anything else?
Yeah, definitely. They do not more, but they care about
I think,
personality.
I think they think of like good looks as a
Sarah,
plus,
like, got the whole
as a
package.
plus, not like as a priority. I'm sure that there's some girls out there that are pretty like superficial.
Yeah,
stuff,
I,
but-
special and stuff
honestly,
like that.
I think nowadays women equate a dad bod to somebody that works like overtime and only focuses on his job. So like he always brings a steady check and blah blah. I never cared personally about looks. I really never cared. Like if you love me for who I am, if you're
fucking
if
beautiful,
you're
dude.
willing to fucking soportarme porque soy un
Yeah.
pinche mierda.
That
Si me
matters a lot.
aguantas. Your training regimen right now, are you focusing on heavyweight, lightweight?
So I've always focused on hypertrophy. So
Okay.
hypertrophy, pretty much what that is you just increase in level of difficulty, whether it's like weight or you know just the way like the structure of the workout. For example, I do a lot of pyramid schemes. I usually start off at lightweight just to warm up, and then I increase to heavier weight, and then I always drop set at my max. But it always just depends on you know what goals you have, because obviously the way you train your body is the way you know you're gonna get a different outcome. If you lift very heavy, you're gonna you know obviously have more muscle. You're gonna be a bit bulkier. If you train very light, you're going to be more toned.
Right.
Again, that comes with your diet and everything, the main thing more than anything. From what I like on my own body and from,
The
what
way it
works
makes you
well
feel?
with me
Uh-huh.
is definitely training, hypertrophy wise, because I can always, reach new goals. I always hit a new,
12
and-
reps, 12,
Yeah,
15,
exactly.
20 reps. So how is your nutrition looking like? What does your breakfast, lunch, and dinner look like?
Like I said, I eat like a
macros,
dog.
carbs.
My macros,
take us
which
through.
my carbs are at 171
With,
grams.
and what do you focus on? Brown rice, white rice, sweet potato?
I really like jasmine rice a lot, and I
Ugh,
like oatmeal.
delicious.
The long
I
one,
love oatmeal, and honestly, if I was like on death row, oatmeal would be my last meal.
Damn it.
It's
I think about that a lot. I'm not
really
going to lie.
sad. I love oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
Like I can eat oatmeal every second of the
plain
day.
like that? Just
yeah,
plain?
pretty much for breakfast. I always wake up. I have a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I'll have some like amino acids. The Bragg's apple ciders, which is like, it smells really bad.
That
It tastes
vinegar
really
stuff?
bad. Yeah. But I don't know. There's something that like it tastes so bad that it tastes good to me.
You're a weirdo,
You know?
man.
Like, you know what I mean? My
Oatmeal.
breakfast is always like an egg, half a cup of egg whites, and then half a cup of oatmeal.
Okay.
Probably like 2 hours later, I'll have some rice cakes or something. My next meal would be like 4 ounces of lean protein, usually go with chicken. And then I'll have like half a cup of rice or whatever my carbs, are. Handful of veggies. Let's say I'm going into my workout, I'll have like a couple of rice cakes, or again, I'll have oatmeal. It just depends on, I carb cycle a lot as well. So it just depends on what I'm training that day. If I'm hitting legs, try to get more carbs in. If not, it'll
Prison
fluctuate.
is very there's a lot of politics in there.
Neta.
A lot. The same thing is true out here and in there. You mind your own business. That's number one. But out here, if somebody wrongs you, like say somebody goes up and hits you or does you wrong, the right way to take care of it is let the law system take care of it. In there, it's backwards. If somebody wrongs you, you have to be extra hard. You have to come back more, because the one that comes back the hardest is gonna be the more strong one, the stronger one, and the one that saves face. So you actually have to be violent to be good in there, which is weird. So there's two ways of doing time. One, you can be a pussy and pay protection or whatever, and you'll make the first parole or second parole and you're out. Or put your fucking hands up, be an aggressive motherfucker, and get respect from everybody and do most of your time with just doing the last 9-10 months on house
That's
arrest.
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith
He's
is a fucking G,
He's
dude.
a motivating motherfucker,
Fuck
dude.
yeah.
He was talking
I would want
about
to smoke weed with him.
he was talking about dreams. Dreams are the most selfish act that you have to do. You're on your own because nobody is going to believe in your dreams until you start achieving them. Throughout the journey, it's going to be a very lonely journey. Everybody's going to be like, this guy actually believes he can bodybuild, like fucking dumbass, like fucking loose. And then you start doing it, and then people start believing it. I was like, oh, maybe he can. And then you get a follower, you get 2 followers. And then you start fucking doing the damn thing, and everybody wants to be your friend.
Yeah.
Because you achieved it and they want to be like you.
Yeah.
Like, for example, with Greg shit. He wants to be a fucking YouTuber, fucking loser. Like, that guy's never going to do shit. And then you start getting 100 subscribers, 200. And then eventually, like, okay, they do it. And then they start following you. Whatever it is that we're doing, whatever dream it is we're trying to achieve, it's just us. Nobody's there with us.
Yeah, man. Consistency and execution is the name of the game,
I'm
man.
loving who I'm becoming,
that's
I'm
nice.
loving, changing.
Yeah.
I was scared of change for a very long time. I was scared of, losing certain people. I was scared of, people talking about me, people being, I was scared of a lot of things, I'm loving that I'm being more open, I'm loving that, I probably back last year, I probably wouldn't even have came for no specific reason.
Yeah.
Just, I would have made up some bullshit lie.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm loving about this whole past. I'm telling you, it hasn't been long because I went through a little dark time too. It was actually when I came back from college. Literally from one day to the next, it changed because I was just like, okay, what the fuck am I doing? Just here laying in bed all day, crying like a little bitch. Like I have to, I don't like feeling this way, So I'm loving the change, as scary as it is, I've done things I wouldn't have done, I want to just, if I want to do something, go do it.
Yeah. You're loving the journey.
Reap the rewards and face the consequences. And,
Yeah.
and that's kind of
Does
where I'm
feel
at.
good
right
hearing that, I do inspire people and whatnot. So I just tell them, I'm like, just find your passion and just run with it. Don't listen to any other opinion out there, and no one really ever wants to see you do good. It's really hard, or they want to see you do good but not better than them, I guess you could
That's
say.
true, yes.
Tell them, just educate yourself on things, be very optimistic, don't ever just set a new goal for yourself each time, whether it's like, I'm going to wake up at this time in the morning, or if I'm going to pack my meal, or just like anything small. It's literally whatever you set your mind to, and just be passionate about it. I've sacrificed a lot of family and friends, definitely going out. I just feel like I'm a student every day with everything, that I learn on the daily. It wasn't really handed to me. I kind of had to work for it. And, I've been screwed over many times, but I just always, look over it and just learn from my lesson and make sure, I don't come across that again.
Why did I start gangbanging? Because I want to fucking hit fools, fool.
Right.
I like the excitement of fucking just smashing a motherfucker.
Exactly. Okay, so look, for a person like you, if you had good mentors, good people, they could have put you into a mixed martial arts thing, so you can
fuck a mentor,
fuck shit
that's the
up.
thing.
So you can fuck shit up the right way.
There used to
and
be
get your aggressive energy out.
They used to take people to the school talking about, the gangbanging this, you can't do this. Look, I've been shot. My homeboy's doing life in prison. And to me, I was like, man, fuck yeah, I'm going to do that shit too. I really did just... And there's a lot of people out there like me, fool.
No, güey, es que no todo es científicamente explicado.
You just want to fuck
Sí,
up.
güey, nomás
There
le
is-
That's
gustó,
what I'm trying to
güey.
say. No, it's because I think that's where I
No,
disagree with
look,
you
man.
there.
There was mentors. There was people always tell me. My mom will tell you. She'll sit there and tell you. The principals used to put aside. Look, he's smart. He can do a lot
I
of
would argue
shit.
with someone before the fight, then I think that
Yeah.
it's not
You have
necessary.
enough.
Back to my brother, because he's a very angry person. I mean, I took a couple beatings growing up. I remember this one time we were out at the lake and we were in a boat and he was kind of drunk. And I was sitting passenger. And he's like, let me sit there. I was like, no, bro, I'm sitting here. He's like, you already sat there on the way. Like, let me sit there back. And then so I was just kind of like, I was like, I see where you're coming from, but like, and then he got real mad and he smacked the fuck out of me. over
Damn.
shit. In front of his friends, in front of my dad,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
and it got me upset. Obviously, it got me mad. So then I got up, and then so I told him, I was like, "What are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna be mad? Beat my ass? Like, because I mean, I'm gonna get a black eye. I'm gonna break my nose. Whatever you're gonna do, like, beat my ass. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, and the wounds are gonna heal.
Yeah.
What are you gonna get out of it? I could feel like him get. I mean, I don't want to say embarrassed, but like think about it. You know, like damn, he's
Reality
right.
check.
I'm gonna smack the fuck out of him, and then what? Like I smack the
Yeah.
fuck out of him. Like
Yeah.
I feel bad. I'm gonna want to apologize in 2 hours. Like it makes no sense.
I was always very active when I was younger. I've always was in every sport that you can think of. And then I was always into like modeling and all of that. I just liked attention. I don't know. I was just that little girl. I started modeling when I was 7, but I was like joining into a new one. And they pretty much told me I had to like lose weight and I was like too short and everything like that. And like it really crushed me.
Yeah.
I was just so motivated. I like would tell my mom like I need to lose this weight. I need to do this, that. And, coming from like a family like, very Hispanic and everything, they don't, at least my family, it could be different. They just weren't really into, the fitness life, eating healthy. All of
new.
that.
Tienes que
comer,
Exactly.
Tell me
So
about it, Jesus
I was
Christ.
trying to get my parents to help me hire a personal trainer and they wouldn't. So I got my first job at 15 and I hired a personal trainer that same day and I literally would hand her my paycheck.
Just coming in and you're just enhancing her life.
Yeah.
You're just making it better.
Yeah,
She
if you're not
want-
making it better,
yeah,
you pretty much.
She just wants you there because she likes you.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel you gotta teach your daughter. Like, hey, there's more to this than just your guy. Because girls, when they fall for a guy, they do become very vulnerable. And you see all the time, girls will take beatings, from a guy because they love him. You know, so you gotta really engrave it to them that there's more to it.
Yeah.
And,
You're valuable without
yeah,
that, man.
and then a guy eventually,
Or
a good
woman.
guy, like will come and okay,
Right.
like this guy respects me, this guy loves me.
Damn, that's
He's
crazy.
cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't have girls.
Nobody will ever know the things that a woman goes through, especially
Right.
in a relationship like that where she's just, man, like getting beat up but she loves this person and she's committed and oh man, I just it kind of breaks my heart to know that to even for a man to come to that point to beat up a person to beat the significant other that is willing to do anything.
Good, man, because we'll get our satisfaction.
I think this ended on a very positive note.
Push me, and then just touch me. Push, 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 yeah, push me, and then just touch me. You know how I like it. This is how we get down. This is how we do it. Oh, baby, the way you get close, the way we do it. Push, 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 me, push, 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 me. That's a good one.
That was that little rise. I like that.
That was a good one.
Thanks. All right. Check us out. Instagram, TikTok. Almost to 100 followers on Instagram. So you guys go tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your cousins, everybody.
Everybody.
Subscribe. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.